stick around. Come through and dig the sound of the fly brown 6060 cycle. Who throws hits around?
Welcome back to Wind Down with Kev.
Yeah.
Trending topics. I'm Kevin Spann.
And I'm Dom Spann.
We are back. We're
Let's
fresh
go.
back. We back on the ground.
Yeah, I'm super happy to be here. It's been a while.
Been a minute. A couple of weeks ago, we was up in the air in Texas. How was Texas?
Texas was good. Thank you, Texas. Juanito, what up?
Shout out Juanito. Tell the people about Juanito. Tell the people. We went to Texas. We ought to know the backstory. We had some things going on. Dom's daughter, JD, DJ'd at the Barclays Center.
Yes.
Right in front of the Barclays. Hyped the crowd before the game. That was Sunday night. Monday, we had to do what we had to do. And we did not have a chance to get cleaned up, to get lined up before what time did we fly out? About 7 in the morning? We left home 5:30?
Yep, 5:30 in the morning. Didn't have time to get haircuts. And I realized, like, as we're leaving New York and we're leaving where we're from, and I'm like, I don't know any barbers around here. We're heading to Texas. I said, we got to get our hair cut in Texas.
We got to hit it. So I know a couple of people in Texas that wear a beard, like you and I.
Yep.
I hit him up. Shout out to Gary Daniels. Gary tried to help us. Gary said, Kev, the people I know that I want you to go to, they good, but they booked. He tried to make it happen, but you had another strategy.
Yes, another strategy. I went to TikTok as soon as we landed in Fort Worth or Dallas area.
Yeah, DFW.
As soon as we landed in Texas, I went straight to TikTok, and I wanted to find that barber that knows how to put the camera angles. Every barber cuts hair.
Okay.
That's the job of a barber.
Exactly.
But which barber is recording their content? Which barber is recording the customer and getting all the angle? I wanted the barber to walk around me like this as I'm sitting there with the face like this, and I wanted to get the angle to go on Instagram. So I found A&M Cuts Barbershop in Texas,
Grand Prairie, Texas.
And the barber was Juanito, and like he knew everything.
Hola, ¿cómo está Juanito? Juanito did a great job. You made the appointment on TikTok.
Yeah.
He called you that night to confirm the appointment. Tuesday night, 9:00 in the morning. We're in the shop, beautiful shop.
Yes.
And he walks us back to the VIP section.
Yep.
Where we saw a gold branded barber chair, which I never saw.
Yeah, different experience. You remember how old he was?
He was young. Was he 21, 22?
Exactly. Yep.
Unbelievable. Same age as Trey, your youngest brother, my youngest son. And it was the next level TikTok experience because from TikTok, you saw the quality of his work.
Yes. I got a chance to see his whole menu, his price range. When I booked the appointment, I booked one for me and then one for you. He called me like an hour later just to confirm. He said, did you make a mistake booking? Or he's like, I'm just here to confirm. And I'm happy to have some customers from New York. That's what he said.
And we promised him we get back to New York, we're going to shout him out. DFW area, if you are down there, go to TikTok, A&M Barbershop, find Juanito. He does great work. And what I really loved, while you were in the chair the whole time, I'm engaged in a conversation with him about digital marketing. That's what I do. I'm coaching insurance agents, other business professionals to get their digital marketing game up. And this is why. Juanito has a presence on TikTok. Yes. Juanito is showing the quality of his work that you were looking for. Now, here's the funny thing, fam. Across the street from Juanito was the traditional barber sign, that red, white, and blue circle thing.
Yep.
And we never would have found him.
No.
Never.
Yeah. If you're not posting your business, if you're not posting your brand, then it's hard to find.
It's bottom line. So Juanito cleans us up Wednesday morning. We get to our event. We had a speaking engagement. We're clean, we're cut, we're ready to go.
Yes.
And I got to tell you, you set the tone for the whole room. You know, we down there, we teaching other insurance agents, business professional, how to get comfortable going digital, going live.
Yes.
And I'm opening the conversation. You're like, hold up, wait a minute. I'm like, I'm in my flow. I'm getting ready to go. You're like, hold up, wait a minute. You said, Dad, I got an idea. Let me go first.
Yep.
What did you do? How'd you rock it?
It was an exercise. So we had everyone stand up and just do a presentation, but social media style.
Yes.
We're used to like, hi, let's go around the room, round robin, but it's social media time. So we did a few exercises to help you get that professional look for your social media and your branding, your social media page. So we did a couple exercises to help you get that oomph.
That Rob, well, you set the tone. You jumped to the front of the room. If I would have did it, old school versus new school, stay with us, keep learning. The game gets better and better. I would have had people talk.
Yeah.
You went up, you reversed the camera, you put it on yourself, you shouted out your business, not mine, and you had the crowd go crazy.
Yep.
That changed the energy for the whole presentation.
Yep. And I didn't even ask the crowd to go crazy. They just went crazy. It was like, you see a camera, everybody knows what to do. And I want to bring that feel to New York. I want to look for our professional friends and get out there. Let's get some participation, more commercials, and social media posts.
So you think we can do that at home? You think that there's people in New York that got some home-based businesses that want to get out there?
I think so. I want to see Angie Soul House.
Ooh.
Content on content. She deserves it. The food is so good. People like that. Desiree Brown, a couple real estate. I have she's also a life insurance agent.
Okay.
Desiree Brown. So there's a lot of professionals out there that they're doing good with content, and it's time to just keep sharing, and they deserve the views and the viewership because they're giving a lot of knowledge, information, and a good product.
Well, how about this? We talked about this. We know that once this season is over, when I'm done with the 50 podcasts with 50 agents from 50 different states, do you think it'd be good if we have some of these people that can use some attention on their business? You think it'd be good if we have them as guests on the podcast?
Please, all local businesses. Amber Fasano, car dealership. Again, Desiree Brown, Angie Soha, Rob, what up? I told you I was coming to the podcast. I just seen him at the barbershop.
What, Rob, let's go. Let's go. Let's talk about it. So if that's you, put your name in the contents, or if you're doing business with somebody that can use a little bit more attention, a little notoriety,
yes,
your realtors, your lenders, all those people, stay in touch, because in the bag, I'm going to ask you to save the date. Save Columbus Day, Indigenous People Day, 2025, that Monday in October. We're going to be doing a small business and AI Expo right at the Bijou Experience. Speaking of businesses that we want to blow up, shout out to the Bijou Experience.
Yes.
That is next level, based in Farmingdale. Michelle Cole, she has next. Check it out, the Bijou Experience. It is like that. It is first class. It is elite. There will be nothing but elite events there.
Yep. Very official event space, no competition. I had like 3 events I've been there. Very nice space.
Very, very nice space. Right on the border, Nassau, Suffolk County, Route 110 in Farmingdale. Check it out. So let's pivot a little bit. One more thing in Texas. We got cleaned up in the morning.
Yep.
We handle our business in the day. That night, we go to a baseball game. How you feel about those Texas Rangers?
Ooh, Texas Rangers. What up? That's my favorite team now.
That's where you went?
Texas Rangers is my favorite baseball team. The way they carried themselves, my first time watching baseball. But they came in, handed the L to the other team.
Let's go.
And walked back home with it. Head high, chest held high. Rangers, that's how I roll.
Well, Texas Rangers, Texas Live. Love that whole experience. You had your man Tex that you played ball with at Dowling. You had him. He happened to be in Texas when we was there.
Yeah.
He met you at the game.
Yeah. Tex. It goes by Jarrell Harris. Coach Tex on Instagram.
Okay.
Training kids in Texas and New York. And down there we had a good time. Watched the Rangers game. And we talked about our brands and businesses and building, and he was like, yo, turn up. I want to see more posts, more digital content from defensive driving. Let the people know what defensive driving is. And thanks to you, I got more posts out there, more digital. I got a logo dancing now. That's all I needed. Let's go.
Well, you came back with not only with social media, but AI.
Yeah.
You've created content with a brand new character. Talk to the people about Coach Miles and how you representing your posts yourself on social media now.
Yep. Coach Miles, he's a trusted advisory for my business. He's a coach first. He used to coach me, a few players in Long Island. And as far as miles, he's looking out for your road advantage and the lifestyle and how you pay for car insurance. So Coach Miles is a trusted advisor. He's always giving information. He's giving tips on Tuesdays. What do you think Wednesdays? Traffic Thursdays. And he's letting you know when the next defensive driving class is, whether it's physical or online. So look out for Defensive Driving NY on Instagram, Defensive Driving NY. That's on TikTok as well. And look out for classes.
I love it. So the backstory of Coach Miles, you use AI as an inspiration.
Yes.
And this is important. There's a lot of people that I talk to, that I coach, that I try to inspire to get their digital game up. And they say to me, Kev, that's not me. That's you in front of the camera. I want to be laid back.
Yeah.
You're outgoing, but you're also introverted at the same time.
Yep.
The Coach Miles character is saying and doing everything you want. He has your dancing personality. He has that part, but giving information. How did you come up with Coach Miles? Personally inspired, AI inspired, or a combination of both?
With your help, but really growing up and watching my favorite shows, they always had a character.
Okay.
That I would leave it at that. Like I got a chance to see like AI back then. What do they call that? Like a generated image,
yes,
or something like that. CGI.
Yes, CGI,
so,
computer generated image.
Yep. You had Power Rangers, you had cartoons, you always had these logos, and I was like, how do we get a chance to create graphics and generate images? So this is a chance to create graphics. And again, with your help, and you taught me that, just how to go about it with my logo and my brand. I'm super appreciated. I can't thank you enough for helping me in the digital space.
No, and I can't wait. And for all the 90s babies that are out there, you're doing it in your way. I do what I do in my way. And I think that's the key. Everybody has to find their own voice, and everybody has to tap into their own feelings. So
yes.
Feelings. Feelings. I have to tell you. So right before the podcast, you text me a wheel of feelings. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I don't even know why I sent that, but I know that we always ask each other how we feel.
Yes.
And how do you feel today?
I feel good. I hit the gym this morning. I spent 20 minutes on the tread at a 7 incline, and I walked at a pace of 3 miles per hour. Shout out to Rich, cool guy, work out at the gym. I've seen Rich drop 50 pounds from when I was going to the gym. We kind of started together, and I saw him drop the weight. I saw his gut disappear. Nice. I would like my gut to leave the building, and Rich gave me the formula, and I'm not following the formula. You said go to level 12. I tried that. That was tough for Kev. Today I got to level 7. It felt right. I think I can do this a lot of days in a row, and I think I can get rid of the gut, but I feel good. Yeah, I did that. Some light lifting, steam room. I'm energized. I'm ready to go. How you feel today?
I feel inspired.
You feel inspired. Inspired is a good feeling. That's my life motto. Inspire and be inspired. But I got to be honest with you. I try to brand myself as optimistic. I try to always have something good to say, no matter how bad a day that somebody is having. But I promise you, this weekend, during the NFL draft, we're going to go there.
Okay.
I was in my feelings.
What was the issue?
The issue was Shadour Sanders. We like Colorado football.
Yes.
We like Deion Sanders. We like Shadour Sanders.
Yep.
We saw the projections where he was supposed to go in the draft. First round, Travis went number 2. He was supposed to be top 10.
Top 10, okay.
Top 20.
Top 20.
First round for sure. For sure.
First round for sure.
Shadour for sure. And when it didn't happen, I went through the whole wheel of feelings.
Yes.
And I wasn't alone. You watch Colorado football. You've been rocking with them for a couple of years. How did you feel?
I would just say be careful, Shadour. Be careful out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. When you say be careful, Shadour, are you holding him accountable for how he interviewed?
Yes.
Are you?
I am. Yeah.
Well, talk about those feelings.
That's all. Well, Rob, again, I told you I was coming to the podcast, Rob. I told you I seen you at Barbershop 2. Ike and Paul, I told you he's going to talk about this because we talked about it. He said it. Shadour should have went first round, top 10. And I'm just saying, like, what did he say in that interview? Because I come from a place where interviews matter the most.
Okay.
You have to be clean, not a crease, not a wrinkle. Shout out to St. Thomas More. You're not allowed to have a wrinkle. I wore uniform in high school. You're not allowed to have a crease or a wrinkle in it.
Okay, that's the standard.
Now. Yeah, but Shadour, just be careful. Walk on eggshells.
Wow. But he's Deion's son. He's prime time.
Yes.
He went from Jackson State to Colorado. He put up numbers. He's mentored by Tom Brady.
Nice.
His game is like that. Tom Brady coached him up a couple of times. Tom Brady talks the way he talks, get out the car, take the Rolex on and work on football. So he got that advice from the football GOAT, Tom Brady. But interviews matter.
Yes.
I've interviewed thousands of people in my life. But man, I don't want to hold that against Shadour. I don't want to hold it against him. I don't want to. But as a leader, as a business person, interviews matter.
Yes.
I do expect people to show up. I do expect people to be on time. But I'm not judging Shadour because I don't know what happened. I don't know how much of the stuff that I read is true and accurate. You never know. So I'm a big proponent of AI. But at the same time, I just went through a 28-day AI challenge. Nice. And in this challenge, the first course that I took was on AI ethics. So what does that mean? You can use AI like any other tool. You can use it for good. You can use it to grow and scale your business. And you can also use it for evil, like anything else in life. So some of the AI tools that got applied to Shadour, they was wrong. The reels was funny. I laughed.
Yep.
In my feelings, I laughed about him talking, saying disparaging things about his teammates, how he's coming to Cleveland. Shout out to Cleveland Browns, finally picking him.
Yes,
appreciate it.
Thank you.
I did see a funny reel about him introducing himself to his teammates in the locker room. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Shadour. I'm QB1.
Yep.
Did you see that?
I did.
Oh my God. But yeah, so back to feelings. I promise you the whole Shadour Sanders experience had me on my feelings Friday, Saturday. Your mother would come in the room and I just say, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What's wrong? It's not you. It's me.
Yeah.
This whole first round, second round, third round, fourth round, finally the fifth round. And I'm the kind of person, I walk away from negativity.
Yes.
If I can't turn the situation around quick, I'm taillights. I'm flipping the channel. I'm trying to watch playoff basketball, but I'm waiting for Shadour. So I'm going to my phone and I didn't have any peace until he was finally selected. And now in the full cycle of feelings from inspired, positive, blah, 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 to PO to the 10th degree, I'm going to still be in my feelings until he takes the field and does what he needs to do. But let's talk about the wheel that you sent me.
Yes.
Let's see what this is. So I don't know why Don texted this to me this morning. Maybe he's trying to tell me something that I don't know, but he texted me a feelings wheel.
Yep.
And the center of it says, big white circle, black letters. I feel ... Then surrounding the circle are these words: happy, trust, fear, surprise, sad. Is it okay for men to say that they're sad?
That's fine. It's perfectly.
It's okay.
Yep. It's normal.
Disgust.
That's okay too.
Can I be disgusted sometimes?
That's okay.
Angry.
Yep.
And anticipation. Happy, trust, fear, surprise, sad, disgust, angry, anticipation. So that's the next center. And then around that, there's a whole lot of other words. So let's talk about feelings as a man. As a man, were you raised that it's okay for you to express your feelings?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Do you think most of your friends are okay with expressing their feelings? So let me put it in perspective. Where I grew up and how I grew up in Wyandanch, 1179 Great. Oftentimes, not what I was taught at home, but what I learned from my friends in the neighborhood and school is you express your feelings with your hands.
Yes.
Is that wrong?
Yes, that's wrong.
every day of the week. And when someone took you to these places on the feeling wheel, if they did something today, I think is minor. At that time, talk to me, Wyandanch. Federal offense if you step on my sneakers, We had ways of knocking the stick off the shoulder to get the fight started.
Yep.
I didn't know how to say, Dom, when you stepped on my sneakers, you made me sad. And then the rest of the class started laughing. So then I felt unhappy, depressed, grief, hurt, and lonely, and ashamed. So my only option is to put this stick on your shoulder when we go to lunch.
Yeah.
Knock it off and put these hands to work.
And touch me, see what happens.
and we're joking about it. But as men, I say this all the time. Black men, white men, Latino men, as a whole, as a collective, I don't think we've been taught how to express our feelings.
Yes.
So sometimes we bottle our feelings inside. We bottle our feelings in a bottle. We bottle our feelings in other outlets. But I'm here to say today, and I thank you for sending me this thing about my feelings wheel, that there are other ways to express your feelings. And words are our greatest weapon. Because if you can verbalize exactly how you feel and say it at a level 5, not at a level 10 where I'm
yep,
or level zero where I'm not really expressing my point. But if you can learn to express your emotions in the right way, you will demonstrate self-control and an emotional IQ. And the good book says you have to rule the most unruly member of your body, which is the tongue.
Amen. I received that.
You received that? You received that.
I have a confession though.
But talk about it.
I got a ticket, traffic ticket.
Ooh.
Yesterday.
Where were you at?
I was in on 29th Street in Manhattan, so that's considered the Garment District.
Garment District, okay.
I was in the Garment District in Manhattan. I parked. I was getting DJ Aura some birthday presents for Saturday.
Saturday's a birthday. Happy birthday, baby.
Happy birthday. Love you so much, JD girl. Proud of you and everything that you do. You make me so happy. So I'm getting your birthday sweatsuit.
Okay.
I'll release that. She won't see this yet. She's in school. And I come out and the cop is finishing the ticket.
Ooh.
He didn't even put it on my car yet.
Ooh.
So when he's writing the ticket right next to my car, I look up into the sun like I don't see him and go to walk to my car and try to like leave like I didn't see it. And he said, I wrote the ticket already.
Ooh, ink is already on the paper.
I want to say this. This is the confession. I wanted to express how I felt.
Okay.
I wanted him to know how I felt. I wanted to say something. I wanted him to feel a little sad.
Okay.
But that's too much power in the feelings.
Okay.
I just took the ticket. I said thank you and went about my day.
Okay.
And
So you were so I'm proud of you. So you went through the whole feelings wheel.
Every single feeling. I wanted to tell him, don't do it. And is there any way we can go about this? And you don't understand. I was getting a birthday gift and I'm a good dad. And I was like, you know what? I'm parked in the wrong area.
Ooh.
And what happens when you're parked in the wrong area? You get a ticket.
You get a ticket.
What do you do when you get the ticket? Pay it.
Got to pay it.
$115.
Ooh, got to pay it. Got to pay it. So anybody out there needs defensive driving, Dom needs you. He needs that. He need that ticket money. He's out here teaching defensive driving, 7 to 10 years in the business, helping people save money on the insurance, regardless of what company you're with, helping you avoid tickets, take points off your license. But the teacher got caught parked in the commercial district, Garment District, Midtown Manhattan.
Yeah.
You can't park at all.
Even I get tickets, people.
You gotta, when you go to Manhattan, people, in towners, out of towners, plan on spending $50 to $80 to park in a garage. It's cheaper than the $115. I have been driving in Manhattan for years. I don't think my reading comprehension level is high enough to park on the road, and I won't take that chance. But shout out to you for not getting in your feelings wheel, and saying anything disparaging to the officer that was only doing his job. Respectfully, we know what it is. We have friends and family. Shout out to all the first responders, all the friends and family, and every other officer out there protecting people peacefully. We know that once the ink hits the paper, that's game, that's set, that's match. Knock that 115 out quick, because the extra gets added to it. But great conversation, on the feelings wheel. We got a couple more minutes. Anything else we wanted to say before we wrap up this episode? Talk to me in the comments though. How y'all feel when y'all get a ticket?
Yeah.
Are y'all handling it as well as Dom, or has that taken you in your feelings wheel to say and do something that you regretted a little bit later? But talk to us in the comments. See how you feel.
I was spoiled because I'm always in Manhattan and Brooklyn.
Okay.
So I never get a ticket. So I was like, I thought the cop was wrong for writing me. I thought the cop was wrong because I always get sweatsuits.
Yes.
I always get the deal and the wholesale, the blank hoodies and stuff. So when I came out and I saw a cop writing a ticket, what are you doing?
Yes.
You don't know what's going on. I'm always out here.
Okay.
I'm always in the city and I always go to my car and never, but I was so lost in the sauce.
Okay.
That I was about to tell a cop he was doing his job wrong.
Right.
But he was doing it right. So I was just shocked and spoiled. Like it was just like
not you.
Yeah.
Everybody feels that, right? Everybody, in one way or the other, we're always on the gray area, whether that's going 1 mile above the speed limit or the worst case is going 15 miles under the speed limit.
Yes.
Too slow in the highways. But we do what we do. We respect the officers for doing their job. And I have the highest respect for you for handling your feelings on the feelings wheel.
Thank you.
Final words.
Thank y'all. See y'all soon. Defensive Driving NY on Instagram. Defensive Driving NY on TikTok. See y'all soon. Dom Span.
Save the date. Columbus Day, Indigenous People Day, October, whatever that Monday is, 2025. Coming to the Bijou Experience. Shout out any vendor or any business that you would like to see there. We only have the capacity for about 40 vendors. We're going to pack it with workshops. We're going to be speaking to the new business owner. I got my LLC. Now what? What other topics y'all want us to talk about? We will be having some of those vendors as guests, some of those workshop leaders as guests on the podcast starting in June. We hope to see you soon. Until then, thank you for watching, subscribing to another episode of Trending Topics. Wind Down with Kev. Peace.
Peace.